Before we delve into anything further, take a moment to breathe deeply. Allow that breath to gently draw your awareness outward, letting it softly expand into the quiet space that surrounds you. What you are about to receive transcends mere information or transient entertainment. This is, in essence, an energetic encounter, a profound message meticulously sent and received through impeccable timing, intuitive resonance, and cosmic alignment. You stumbled upon this particular transmission on this precise day, not by chance, but because the universe itself orchestrated and intended for you to find it. Consider this moment a significant convergence point within your personal timeline. It's one of those rare, profound cosmic hinges where something incredibly subtle, yet undeniably life-altering, gently clicks into its rightful place. If you feel a deep resonance stirring within you, if something ancient and primal awakens, if a familiar, comforting warmth begins to bloom in your chest, then seize this moment to anchor this potent energy. Do so by subscribing, liking, and leaving a thoughtful comment. These actions are far more than mere interactions with a digital video. They are powerful, intentional gestures that deeply acknowledge your awakening, affirm your connection to a higher truth, and declare your readiness to step confidently into the next profound chapter of your inner evolution. Now, with open heart and mind, let the portal swing wide open and allow this transformative transmission to commence. There exists a particular moment, often subtle, yet undeniably seismic in its impact, when a certain individual enters the periphery of your awareness, and something profound deep within your being shifts entirely without prior warning. This shift doesn't erupt with dramatic fanfare. Instead, it unfolds quietly, gently, much like an ancient memory slowly resurfacing from the deepest layers of your subconscious, subtly integrating itself into the background of your active consciousness. You might perceive a distinct, almost magnetic pull, accompanied by a gentle tightening sensation in your chest, or perhaps a familiar, resonant vibration stirring just beneath the placid surface of your everyday emotions. It feels as though the universe itself subtly reorients, turning ever so slightly in their direction, acknowledging their profound presence with a quiet, sacred nod of recognition. Crucially, this is neither the fleeting thrill of mere infatuation, nor the ephemeral fantasy spun by a vivid imagination. What you're experiencing is a powerful soul-level magnetism, an undeniable gravitational pull that subtly yet persistently begins weaving its intricate patterns into the very fabric of your emotional field. The instant your energetic blueprints align, you don't consciously choose to feel this pull. Instead, your soul instinctively recognizes something profound that your conscious mind is still diligently striving to comprehend. And it is from that deep, innate recognition that the invisible, yet incredibly potent, thread of connection fully awakens. Every authentic soul connection is bound not by the rigid confines of logic or the vagaries of circumstance, but by an invisible gossamer filament of pure energy. What ancient mystics and wisdom keepers once termed the subtle thread. This sacred thread forms in the precise moment two energetic blueprints achieve perfect resonance with each other, ceaselessly weaving its intricate tapestry through countless timelines, profound emotions, and myriad incarnations. It neither obeys the limitations of physical distance, nor is it silenced by the absence of communication. It remains entirely untouched, unblemished, and untamed by the passage of time. Its very existence is rooted in a realm beneath linear time, a dimension where true connection is forged through pure vibration and energetic resonance, rather than through tangible actions or events. You become acutely aware of this profound thread during those unexplained moments when their presence vividly surfaces in your thoughts without any conscious reason, or during sudden, overwhelming waves of emotion that feel undeniably borrowed from another heart, or amidst powerful, intuitive flashes that defy all rational explanation. These potent sensations are not products of your imagination. Rather, they are undeniable, visceral responses to the subtle yet significant tightening of the energetic thread that so deeply binds your souls. Even if the outward manifestation of the connection appears to lie dormant, the essential thread itself never truly breaks. It simply patiently waits for the precise moment destiny gently stirs it awake once more. While conventional psychology often attributes attraction to factors like familiarity, projection, and subconscious patterns, these explanations, profound as they may seem, only scratch the very first layer of understanding. Beneath that initial surface lies a truly mystical phenomenon, where the soul responds not to the mere physical form of an individual, but to the unique, resonant energetic signature they inherently carry. In this deeper sense, attraction transcends being a simple emotion. It becomes a powerful portal. This is because such a person invariably awakens dormant, often forgotten, aspects of your psyche, pulls long-hidden desires bravely into the light, and activates profound pathways of growth that you have not yet consciously stepped into. They may serve as a powerful mirror, reflecting your deepest wounds, your untapped potential, your magnificent hidden strength, or even your unresolved karmic patterns. And these potent emotional reflections collectively generate a magnetic field so compelling that it utterly defies conventional logical understanding. The profound pull you experience is not primarily about longing. It is fundamentally about recognition, a deep, ancient knowing. It represents the quiet, yet powerful, internal shift that occurs when another human being serendipitously becomes a potent catalyst for your personal evolution. It is an undeniable signal that your soul has identified someone who holds profound, immutable significance in your unfolding destiny. Indeed, there are connections so potent that they awaken without a single word ever being spoken, without a physical meeting ever taking place, and even without the continuous presence of the other individual. Their energy alone begins to gently permeate your aura, flowing like a subtle electric current through the unseen, ethereal layers of your very being. You may find yourself feeling stirred, subtly shifted, or profoundly, quietly awakened. Their emotions seem to echo distinctly through your chest, as if your own heart has become a sensitive reflection chamber, subtly mirroring their inner world. Their intangible presence often brushes gently against the edges of your awareness in moments of profound stillness, manifesting through pure intuition rather than any discernible action. Energetic encounters of this caliber do not necessitate physical proximity. They manifest and unfold within a higher realm, where souls communicate intimately through resonance and frequency, rather than through spoken conversation. When their unique frequency seamlessly enters your energetic field, your entire system responds instinctively and profoundly, instantly opening pathways of deep emotion and heightened intuition that had long been dormant. You are absolutely not imagining this phenomenon. It is undeniably real. This is genuine contact, energetic, invisible, yet utterly undeniable. Every truly significant connection inherently carries a karmic blueprint, not as a form of punishment, but as powerful momentum. A continuation of accumulated emotional energy that passionately seeks either completion or profound evolution. When someone from your intricate karmic lineage re-enters your conscious awareness, the entire connection intensifies dramatically, emanating a pull that feels ancient, profoundly familiar, and strangely, undeniably important. An almost inescapable gravitational force draws you powerfully toward them, not primarily through conventional desire, but through a deep subconscious memory. You might experience vivid déjà vu, encounter unusual emotional responses, or perceive intuitive sensations that feel far older and wiser than your current self. These are, in essence, the lingering echoes of past life interactions or unresolved emotional ties that are subtly yet powerfully resurfacing through your energetic body. They feel profoundly familiar, because your souls have indeed crossed paths before. They feel vitally important because something significant between you remains lovingly unfinished, waiting for resolution. Karmic magnetism, therefore, is the soul's unequivocal way of signaling that a significant chapter from your deeper, timeless story has reopened, and it is now gently yet insistently asking to be fully acknowledged and engaged with. There is an undeniable, profound reason. Their energetic presence lingers within your field, long after your logical mind attempts to move on or dismiss it. There is a compelling reason they persistently appear in your dreams, manifest through your intuition, or arrive in sudden, inexplicable waves of emotion that simply do not match your current circumstances. When two souls truly share deep karmic ties, a potent energetic alignment, or specific destiny codes, their emotional bodies remain intimately and partially synchronized. Physical distance cannot disrupt this sacred resonance. Profound silence cannot dissolve its intricate bonds, and the relentless march of time cannot weaken its fundamental truth. You feel their essence because both of your souls are inextricably connected in a higher dimension that exists far beyond the confines of physical reality. Your thoughts, emotions, and even your most subtle intuitions act like finely tuned mirrors, constantly reflecting intricate fragments of each other's internal worlds. The connection persists with unwavering strength because the soul continually recognizes a profound truth that the logical mind is often diligently striving to forget or rationalize away. Your heart is not merely fixated, it is deeply, profoundly aware. Long before the dawn of your physical life, before your name, your identity, or even your conscious memory took discernible form, your soul made sacred agreements and profound intentions that meticulously shaped the very path you would walk. These contracts are not literal, legal documents, but rather intricate, energetic blueprints deeply imprinted within the subtle, unseen layers of your spiritual being. Some souls were destined to profoundly challenge you, others to tenderly heal your deepest wounds, and a rare, precious few to powerfully awaken you into even deeper, more authentic versions of yourself. The individual who draws you with such an undeniable pull on a soul level carries a unique, resonant frequency that perfectly aligns with and activates your next destined stage of evolution. Simply by existing within your energetic field, they may trigger intense emotional responses, profound intuitive breakthroughs, or transformative inner shifts. You cannot easily dismiss their impact because your fundamental energetic blueprint already intuitively recognizes them as profoundly significant. This connection does not arise from mere coincidence. Instead, it emerges from divine design, from an ancient, sacred intention that is powerfully calling itself forward into manifestation. True soul recognition does not feel like falling headlong into a completely new emotion. Rather, it feels profoundly like stepping back into an old, cherished memory. Something deep inside you expands, as if rediscovering a unique, resonant frequency that has lain dormant for countless lifetimes. Your intuition ignites with sudden clarity, your senses sharpen with newfound perception, and your emotional body shifts into an elevated, heightened state of profound awareness. This powerful gravitational pull is not solely fueled by physical attraction alone, but by the undeniable, deep resonance of energies that have intimately known each other across countless ages, far longer than this current lifetime. This individual becomes a profound mirror, a startling revelation, and a poignant reminder of who you once were, who you authentically are, and who you are dynamically becoming. Soul recognition, therefore, is often a potent disruption, a deep reorientation, a quiet yet profound earthquake that gently but fundamentally rearranges the very foundation of your entire emotional landscape. Consequently, everything within your experience begins to feel more vivid, profoundly more meaningful, and exquisitely more aligned. It is as if your inner world has finally remembered a timeless, fundamental truth that your outer, conscious world has yet to fully comprehend and integrate. There was a distinct moment, whether you consciously noticed it or not, when the subtle yet powerful energetic connection between you underwent a profound shift. This shift could have been triggered by a fleeting glance, a simple message, a forgotten memory unexpectedly resurfacing, or a sudden, potent, intuitive feeling that moved through your being with no clear, rational origin. In that precise instant, something within your personal timeline pivoted dramatically. A subtle yet undeniable crack formed within the very fabric of your current reality, allowing a profound new frequency to seamlessly enter and integrate. From that pivotal moment onward, the energetic dynamic between you subtly yet profoundly transformed. It became undeniably more potent, more palpably present, and utterly undeniable. Your emotions reacted instinctively and immediately, long before your conscious mind could fully interpret the profound sensation. This profound shift represented the awakening of a long-dormant path. It was the precise moment destiny itself recalibrated, orchestrating the return of an ancient connection back into your conscious awareness. The universe leaned in with quiet intent, and your soul instantly recognized the unmistakable signal. Something fundamental had irrevocably changed, and you felt it deeply, unequivocally. Your heart is undeniably the most profoundly intuitive instrument you possess, an ancient, sophisticated sensor that perceives alignment, danger, truth, and even your unfolding destiny long before your rational mind can consciously decode its intricate messages. This is precisely why you often feel that inexplicable magnetic pull towards certain individuals manifest first and foremost in your chest. Your heart responds to energetic frequencies with a level of exquisite precision and profound accuracy that your linear thought processes simply cannot match. When you think of them and experience a sudden, inexplicable warmth, a subtle energetic shift, a profound heaviness, or an expansive opening, it is because your heart is instinctively reacting to a specific energetic frequency it knows intimately, from deep within its ancient memory. This profound connection is neither random nor accidental. Your heart profoundly recognizes the intrinsic importance of this individual, not merely because of their role in your past, but primarily because of the immense significance they hold within the trajectory of your present and future evolution. Your emotional body inherently understands truths that your logical mind has yet to fully translate and comprehend. And in its quiet, profound intelligence, your heart eloquently speaks the deep truth that your destiny already intrinsically carries. There are undeniably moments when you experience powerful emotions that, upon reflection, clearly do not originate from within you. Perhaps a profound heaviness that suddenly presses against your chest, or an inexplicable warmth blooming in your heart for no apparent reason, or a poignant wave of longing, sadness, or tenderness that moves through your entire body like gently borrowed rain. At first, your logical mind attempts to rationalize these sensations, trying to attach the feeling to the events of your day, your accumulated stress, or your personal memories. But something far deeper within you instinctively senses the profound truth. These powerful emotions are not solely yours. They are rather echoes, energetic transmissions, or gentle ripples emanating directly from the heart of someone who is deeply and intimately connected to you on an energetic level. When a profound soul bond is actively engaged, the emotional currents flowing between you become remarkably porous. Their inner world, with all its nuances, gently yet inevitably spills into yours. Your heightened intuition instinctively translates their complex feelings as subtle sensations, compelling impulses, or sudden, inexplicable shifts in your own mood. This is not mere imagination. This is profound, undeniable resonance. Your sensitive emotional body is directly responding to a specific, potent vibration that inherently belongs to another heart. And your soul instinctively recognizes and comprehends this sacred language, even if your rational mind has yet to grasp its meaning. There exists a uniquely profound and subtle form of communication that intrinsically arises between souls destined to intertwine. It's a form of communication that effortlessly slips beneath the conventional boundaries of spoken language, moving instead like a soft, ethereal current directly through the emotional body. This specific form of telepathy doesn't strike with the abrupt force of a lightning bolt or erupt in dramatic, sudden revelations. Instead, it enters quietly, gently, much like a familiar, comforting breeze, softly brushing against the very edges of your awareness, often before you consciously realize or fully articulate what you are truly feeling. You might begin to notice the distinct way their energetic presence quietly drifts into your mind at the most unexpected and serendipitous moments. It could be in the midst of your daily routines, during the quiet pauses between your thoughts, or within the soft afterglow of a memory you weren't consciously trying to retrieve. At first, it feels almost accidental, perhaps like a mere echo of your own imagination. Yet, despite its subtlety, it carries a distinct texture, an undeniable warmth, a profound resonance that somehow does not feel entirely like your own. You might think of them, and mere minutes later, receive a message from them. You might feel a sudden, inexplicable wave of sadness, only to discover later that they were indeed struggling profoundly. Or you might feel an undeniable pull toward your phone, seconds before they reach for theirs, as if your internal compass has quietly and instinctively turned itself toward them, operating entirely without your conscious permission. This is not a telepathy of explicit sentences or fully formed verbal messages. Instead, it is a telepathy of subtle impressions, visceral sensations, and rich emotional colors gently painted across your inner landscape. It operates most potently in the softest, most vulnerable spaces within you. The intuitive cracks where linear logic willingly steps aside, allowing pure energy to eloquently speak for itself. Sometimes it manifests as the gentle, ephemeral brush of their mood against the delicate edges of your heart, or a warm, comforting presence softly sitting beside your own thoughts or an unspoken, profound longing that moves through you like a borrowed, ethereal breath. And no matter how subtle or fleeting these sensations may be, you instinctively know they are not random. You possess an undeniable inner knowing, without fully comprehending how, that this particular sensation does not originate solely from within you. It carries a distinct, energetic signature. Their signature, so profoundly familiar that your physical body recognizes it instantly, long before your conscious mind can fully interpret its meaning. This is the silent, profound dialogue of souls who share an energetic frequency so strong, so perfectly aligned, that it effortlessly bypasses physical form and the constraints of ordinary communication. It is as if there is a delicate, shimmering silver thread continuously connecting your energy fields, ceaselessly carrying emotional signals and subtle impressions back and forth, gently reminding you of each other, even in the quietest, most solitary hours. This telepathy thrives in the hallowed spaces between your thoughts, in the soft, resonant hum of intuitive knowing, and in the undeniable, comforting feeling that you are never truly alone within your own internal world. And while it rarely announces itself with dramatic, overt revelations, it is persistently, steadily, and constantly present. A gentle whisper that returns again and again, tenderly reminding you that the connection is vibrantly alive, powerfully active, and continuously speaking to you on a deeper level. This is the soul's profound way of keeping both of you intricately aligned, deeply aware, and inextricably connected, even when physical life circumstances appear to separate you. It ensures that the sacred bond remains eternally lit, no matter how dark or silent the outer world around you may become. Dreams often transform into the most potent and sacred bridge between two souls who, for various reasons, cannot fully or freely express their deep connection within the confines of the physical world. When such a soul bond is actively engaged, the dream realm itself transforms into a sacred, ethereal meeting place, a sanctuary entirely untouched by physical distance, limiting circumstances, or imposed silence. You may unexpectedly wander into a dream and suddenly perceive them standing vividly before you, imbued with a clarity and warmth that feels even more tangible and real than your waking life. You might find yourself effortlessly speaking to them, tenderly touching them, warmly embracing them, or simply existing peacefully beside them in a dream space that feels strangely, profoundly familiar, as if you have intimately walked through those ethereal dream landscapes with them countless times before. These profound encounters do not fade away like ordinary fleeting dreams. Instead, they linger, heavy with significance and deeply meaningful, leaving behind potent sensations in your heart that resonate and follow you into your waking day. These dream meetings feel undeniably purposeful, exquisitely deliberate, and subtly orchestrated by something far beyond the grasp of your conscious mind. These are not mere random creations of your subconscious. They are, in fact, powerful astral encounters, sacred moments where your energy and theirs intertwine freely and intimately, unhindered by the limitations of human form. In these ethereal dreams, the raw emotional truth of your connection rises effortlessly to the surface. Unspoken words become vibrantly audible. Suppressed feelings find profound expression, and the rigid boundaries of timelines blissfully blur. Within this astral realm, you may find yourself resolving conflicts that never achieved closure in your waking life, or experiencing profound tenderness and intimacy that physical circumstances never permitted. You may feel their touch with startling, vivid realism. You might distinctly sense their breath against your skin, or hear them utter words that you have passionately longed to hear throughout your waking existence. The emotional intensity of these encounters is often so profoundly impactful that you awaken with a gentle aching in your chest, not from pain, but from the lingering sweet echo of a sacred union. Even when the dream itself lacks clear, discernible imagery, the energetic imprint they leave behind remains utterly unmistakable. You may awaken with the potent sensation that they were distinctly there, perhaps hovering gently in the background, watching tenderly over you, or even standing in the ethereal doorway of your dream. The profound connection follows you seamlessly into the morning air, as if their energetic presence traveled back with you across the delicate threshold between realms. And the more intimately the soul bond deepens and evolves, the more frequent and powerfully vivid these dream encounters inevitably become. The dream world, therefore, transforms into a sacred sanctuary, a timeless temple where your souls consciously meet to continue a profound dialogue that physical reality often struggles to fully contain or express. It is within these sacred nocturnal moments that the universe often permits what the waking world stubbornly resists: genuine reunion, heartfelt communication, profound alignment, and deep healing. The dream realm thus becomes undeniable, tangible proof that the connection between you is vibrantly alive and thriving in more than just one dimension of existence. Synchronicity often emerges as the universe's profoundly chosen language. Whenever two souls are intimately meant to remain aware of each other, you begin to vividly perceive their name appearing in places where there is absolutely no logical reason for it to be. This could be in random conversations you overhear in public, emblazoned on signs you pass by, subtly mentioned in television shows you weren't planning to watch, within unexpected messages from strangers, or hidden softly like cosmic whispers, inside the gentle flow of your daily routine. Their initials might appear like unmistakable cosmic breadcrumbs, meticulously guiding your attention. You may hear specific songs that powerfully echo their unique energy, or stumble upon stories that intimately mirror your connection, all without any conscious effort to seek them out. Numbers themselves begin aligning into intricate patterns that seem to speak directly and personally to you. Repeating sequences, profoundly meaningful dates, or symbolic combinations that feel unmistakably like coded messages, gently yet persistently tugging at your intuition. These synchronous moments are invariably accompanied by a strange yet comforting sense of profound recognition, a quiet, inner knowing that the sign was unequivocally meant for you. These powerful synchronicities are not mere hallucinations or emotional projections. They are, in fact, tangible reflections of an active, vibrant, energetic thread constantly vibrating between you, subtly yet powerfully pulling external reality into perfect alignment with your deep internal resonance. When the soul bond is truly potent, the universe itself reacts. Reality subtly reshapes itself in small but profoundly meaningful ways, meticulously orchestrated to draw your conscious attention to the individual who is inextricably and energetically bound to your destined path. These signs often appear precisely at moments of confusion, profound longing, persistent doubt, or heightened emotional intensity. It is almost as if the universe itself is gently stepping in to whisper, "Remain deeply aware. Keep attentively listening." This profound connection is still beautifully unfolding. The timing of these occurrences is simply too precise to dismiss as chance. The underlying pattern is too intelligent, too intricate to simply ignore. Synchronicity, in essence, is destiny's elegant handwriting, beautifully etched into the very fabric of your everyday experience, serving as a constant, gentle reminder that something far larger and wiser is profoundly guiding this sacred connection. It effortlessly bypasses the limitations of the rational mind and speaks directly, intimately, to the intuitive heart, powerfully awakening ancient memories, profound emotions, and deep inner truths that you cannot always logically explain. And while these subtle signs may appear unassuming on the surface, their cumulative effect is often profoundly transformative. They gently yet powerfully shift your awareness. They significantly deepen your curiosity. They profoundly stir your soul. They make you feel as if you are actively walking within a grand, unfolding story that is still dynamically being written. A story where the universe itself is gently, yet persistently, nudging you to pay closer attention, to look more deeply, and to trust implicitly the invisible, powerful current that is lovingly pulling you forward. When these potent signs appear, it is not because you are merely imagining patterns. It is because the profound bond between you is vibrantly active enough to powerfully influence the very world around you, subtly bending synchronicity toward your conscious awareness, like an unerring compass pointing definitively north. It is the universe itself whispering gently, insistently, almost tenderly to your soul, "This sacred connection profoundly matters." Something significant is powerfully moving beneath the surface. Something deep is unequivocally calling you. Keep watching, keep listening, keep trusting. A soul connection of this profound magnitude is, by its very nature, rarely gentle. Instead, it powerfully cracks you open. It courageously exposes the shadows you have diligently avoided, the deep wounds you have carefully hidden, and the authentic desires you may have long abandoned. Their presence, whether physical or purely energetic, inevitably triggers a profound awakening within you that feels simultaneously beautiful, illuminating, and utterly overwhelming. You begin to sense energetic frequencies more intensely, feel your own emotions more deeply, and perceive life itself with an elevated, crystalline clarity that simply wasn't accessible to you before. Your intuition strengthens exponentially. Your sensitivity heightens considerably. Your entire inner world becomes vividly more alive, more electric, and far more resonant. They awaken dormant aspects of your spiritual identity that were previously sleeping, gently yet powerfully urging you to profoundly evolve. to expansively grow, and to deeply remember who you truly are at your core. This, then, is the ultimate purpose of their profound impact, not merely to satisfy a longing, but to powerfully accelerate your spiritual evolution. They are, in essence, the very spark that ignites the profound transformation your soul has been diligently preparing for across lifetimes. With every truly deep soul connection comes an undeniable tremor of fear, a subtle quaking not of the resilient soul, but of the ego, which acutely senses that something monumental and beyond its control is rapidly approaching. This fear often rises not because the connection itself is inherently wrong, but precisely because it is so powerfully alive, so intensely vibrant, and so beautifully uncontrollable in a way that the logical mind simply cannot fully comprehend or categorize. You find yourself questioning your intuition, wondering if it's merely wishful thinking. You scrutinize your emotions, wondering if they're too strong, too sudden, or entirely too irrational. You may even begin to question your very sanity, as if the profound depth of the connection must surely be an illusion, simply because it far exceeds what you previously believed was possible. But understand this: the fear in this context is not a cautionary red flag. It is, unequivocally, a profound confirmation. You fear it because it deeply matters. You fear it because it powerfully moves something buried so profoundly deep within your being that you had long forgotten its very existence. You fear it because it courageously strips away the carefully constructed walls you built to protect yourself from the pain of disappointment, abandonment, or profound heartbreak. It exposes you utterly. It opens you completely. It makes you beautifully vulnerable in a way no ordinary connection ever could or would.